Hey everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. Today I'm using these card front slider window thin cuts to create something a little differently than the normal kind of, sending smiles across the miles. So I wanted to see, it's Halloween and I have a slidey thing. I thought, what better way to do it than to have a slidey that changes your monster from peaceful to mean and crazy. So this is my card walkthrough of showing you how to do that with a little different take on the process. So when you're doing a monster card, we have, of course, our monster base, but you're actually going to need your inside piece for this because that's what you use to put on there. So you're going to need that. And I'm just going to quickly put this together so that we can build the front. So we have our Frankenstein base. We have to turn it on backwards. And then we need to put our thing down so that we can see those dashed lines at the top. Number one, it helps us get it nice and even. And number two, it helps us get it in the right position. Okay, and then we have our slidey card. We need to fold those at the score lines as well and glue those down. Okay, so we've got our thing, we got to put it through the hole. So now our basic function is completed. And then the next thing we got to do is cut this in half. And I didn't bring my scissors. But I do have my trimmer. So this is a 2x2. So I'm just going to see it's 2x2. I'm just going to put it over here at the 1-inch line, cut it in half. And then I'm going to put this on so everything is in place. I'm just going to kind of push this down and then I'm going to use this filler. Fill in the hole and then I'm going to pull it up. And again, I'm going to use that filler to fill in the hole. Be careful though, because I almost put it in the wrong place. Both of his eyes need to go in the same place at the top. So there we go. And then we also need our journaling pen. So I just, created his cheesy cheat teeth by just taking a journaling pen and making some lines of teeth. And then his mean teeth, I used a more jagged, I used a marker, but I can use this as well. So I wanted him to have mean, jaggedy teeth that are all wampus. So this is his mean face. So we need to put his mean eyeballs in here. Mean eyeballs. I'm missing one of his mean eyeballs. Aha, it's in the basket. Okay. So I put his mean eyeballs in there. I've already, these are just holes that I punched that layered with the different colors. And then I can put this down. This isn't working very well without the structure behind it. And then I have my my sleepy gentle eyeballs that I've also layered with an extra layer to have his eyes closed, halfway closed. And then I have the cutest, he has this cutest little bow tie to wear. And you can choose between the polka dotted or the striped side, and it's cute either way. And I kind of like this little black and white dots. How cute is that? And we're gonna go put it down on his little, kind of the lowest that you can on his little neck there. And then I'm actually going to put his little bolt higher than I did on my other card. The last thing we have to do is his little hair. And his hair is just using a punch and one of those old-fashioned, it's actually a grass punch. And but it works great for hair, for monsters. And I just fit it on over the top. And now we have ourselves a little Frankenstein. And then we just have to glue them on the card base. Now, the main thing to remember about that is you need to make sure that this mechanism has room to move. And we've got a lot going on in here too, so it wouldn't even be the end of the world if you popped this thing. I'm going to try popping it because this one is kind of hard to work because there's a lot going on in there. So let's see if we're more successful if we pop it. I'm gonna put a couple more kind of here to support. Oh no, I can't so do that. Well, these may have to go up a little higher because I bet when this goes up. Look at that, it's perfect. Okay, so I've got my foam squares on. Maybe I can put a couple here. Maybe that would be a good idea. Okay, so now we got to take them off and put them onto the card. Okay, so we've got all of our backings off and we can try putting it down. So we're trying it with foam squares instead of gluing it down. There we go. That gives it a little bit more room in there. So there we go. We have some Frankenstein monster pull tab thin cards for your Halloween fun. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. Happy crafting!